Welcome everyone to the 2026 Lowrider Bike Duke City Chapter Graduation Showcase. My name is Brianna. I'm the Public Information Officer for Youth and Family Services. I have been with Youth and Family Services, this department, for almost 16 years. And I've worked really closely with Daisha and Rob over the years, and I'm just so happy to be a part of this program. When you see programs that really make an impact and really make a difference, you know, and this is just one of those programs that's unlike any other in the city, in the state, or the country. So give a round of applause to all of our people who make this program successful. All right, I'm gonna introduce everyone as we go through the day, and then at the end, everyone can kind of come up and take pictures with the bikes and whatnot. First up, we're gonna bring up one of our founding contributors to the Lowrider Bike Program, Ms. Counselor Clarissa Pena. She helped found the Lowrider Bike Program, helped fund it from the beginning, and has been a big part of it throughout the last 4 years. So, Counselor Pena.
Thank you, Brianna. Thank you to the students who are participating. I mean, this program is just so amazing. We started this 4 years ago. We actually did a lot of work with the lowrider community to repeal the anti-cruising ordinance. We did some other stuff like putting lowriders at the airport, just a bunch of things. And then I had a representative, actually he's a senator now, Mo Maestas. He was telling me, you should start an after-school lowrider bike program. And I told him it was kind of ironic because we were working with people. We started a conference across the nation to kind of address some of the issues with lowriding in the culture and repeals. And there was another group that actually had started a lowrider bike program back in Kansas. So I know we kind of replicated their program, but I always want to give credit to Senator Mo Maestas, who actually kind of started the idea years ago. But I really want to thank, like I said, I want to thank the students. When we first started this program 4 years ago, we started with 12 students, and we started with one school. And we really had some criticism in terms of like, well, what is that going to do, building a lowrider bike in the community? What is that going to do to help kids with their grades and improve in school? Well, as you all know, and the students all know, that it's math, it's science, it's fabrication, it's so many things. And to see it grow from the 8 students that graduated initially to the over 60 to 70 today is pretty darn incredible. And then of course the idea and the funding and starting the program is one thing, but you really need to find the right people to lead this program. And we started, as soon as we started, obviously, Rob Vanderslice was that guy, right? And he put together an amazing team. His daughter, I know his son has gotten involved, but all these volunteers and mentors that have just come together and turned the bike program into what it is today is just phenomenal, and I really am going to work hard to try to get this program throughout the city. So we're going to have to cut Rob up into a bunch of different pieces to get him across the city. But I just want to thank the parents for bringing them to the program, week after week. Again, the students, and most importantly to the volunteers. And then lastly, I want to thank law enforcement, because this program started as a bridge to also bring law enforcement and the lowrider community together to work on something that was important in our community. So I know, I think Higgins is here. Where is he? Back there? So he's shy. But just want to thank you once again, and congratulations to the students.
All right, thank you, Councilor Pena. Next up, we're going to bring up the Executive Director of Public Safety, Raul Buhanda.
Hey, so as I'm walking up here, the one thing I can think about, and I don't know if you know this about me, but I grew up in El Paso, right down here, not far from where we're at right now. New Mexico's home for me now, but this brings me back to my roots. I was growing up as a kid, so when I see these bikes, all I can say is, man, these are some chingon-ass bikes. You guys did a great job. And you should be real proud of the work that you're doing because they look amazing. But it also reminds me of when I was growing up as a kid, and if you don't, I'll just give you a couple of things that I think about. Because when I was looking back and I'm at your age, growing up as a kid, I really didn't know what I was gonna do in life. Definitely didn't think I was gonna be here talking to all of you. But what I did know is that I like working on cars, and I did everything I possibly could. When I was 14-year-old, I had a good friend of mine, Neto. Neto, all he did was, he was like the master mechanic at everything having to do with cars. People would take their cars and he would fix them no matter what. And he did it from his house. And every time I would show up at Neto's house, he just put me to start working on things, and I loved it. And he was so good that he'd be working on a car and he'd put me, hey, go change the spark plugs on that one, go change the oil on that car over there. Hey, get that one ready, primed up, because we're gonna paint it later. And I'd be doing it from the side, and that's how good he was. He could work on one thing and tell me about the other. One thing he always told me about is all these skills that we do, you're gonna go ahead and use them to do good things in life. It's not just about working on these cars, but you're gonna go and do good things. And I didn't know what he meant. And let's be honest, because this is life and life is hard. That Neto made some bad choices, and even though he's telling me and giving me great advice, he was also involved in things that he shouldn't be. And one time when I went over to Neto's house, and he was obviously much older than I was and experienced and bigger at the time than I was. And we got into a fight, and he, even though I could throw hands, but I couldn't throw hands like Neto. He kicked my ass, just like that. But what he was trying to tell me was like, you got to get out of here, and you got to stop hanging out with me because you need to go and do great things. And right shortly after, when I left, and a couple of years later, I heard that he got thrown in jail. He did about 3 to 4 years in jail. But he would write me letters. He would write them to my mom's house. Eventually, I would go and read them. And I read the last letter, and he sent to me, and he said, hey, why don't you come by the house? I just want to talk to you, see what you're doing, see if you're on the right path. So I did. And Neto had a nice 67 Camaro that he loved, it cherry red. He had it perfectly painted. It only had a 327 engine in it, but it could haul ass. And when I rolled up to his house and I got out and I went inside and I knocked on the door, Neto came out and he said, hey, how's it going? Everything's good. He goes, let me show you something. Because I could only see him through the screen door because he hadn't opened it yet. He goes, let me show you my ride. I'm like, I see your ride, it's parked right up front. But no, instead he rolled out. He was in a wheelchair. He goes, this is my ride now. If you don't take all the things we learned about and do the right thing and actually keep moving forward, this is where you're gonna end up just like me. In a wheelchair, instead of my ride being out there hanging out with you and working on cars, this is all I can do now. So when I look at all of you and all the good work that you do, it's always remember that life is hard. And you guys have accomplished some great things here today, but you need to continue to accomplish great things in the future. This program is one of those programs that really kind of sets us up to be successful, but now it's up to the students, all of you. I'm so proud of you for all the work that you've done, but you got to continue to keep moving forward and do the good things and make us all proud. Because one day I want to look back at all of you and say, yeah, I knew that. I knew them. I remember what they did. But more importantly, what did they do in life? That's really when it matters the most. And every project here on display kind of shows the growth of everyone that has accomplished great things. And they are very nice, and you guys should be very proud. But I'm also very proud in looking at all of you, of all the great things that you're going to do in the future. So thank you very much from the mayor's office, from APD, from ACS, from Bernalillo County Sheriff's Office, and everyone that supports these programs. We support them for a reason, because of these kids that are going to go out and make beautiful things for us and going to impress all of us. Thank you very much.
All right, next up, we're going to bring up Demetrius. He is going to play a song that he wrote for the car community. It's called Burke.
Yeah. This was called Bouquet. Put 'em up. Bouquet, we got lows. Cars bouncing like go-go. Violence, that's a no-no. I'm familiar loving them car shows. Speed limits in slow-mo. Loud audio, smooth tempo. Albuquerque, Escados logos. Nueva Mexico, I'm a Los Altos. Nueva Mexico, I'm a Los Altos. Lowriding is an artistry about unity, camaraderie. 505 serious rocks, no joking around, no comedy. DSLeros with my people, best time, honestly. Usando las calles like the cars playing Monopoly. Decibel levels is good. Bass bumping responsibly. Robbing the slice with the candy flakes. Staying fresh is policy. Hitting them switches. Transformer technology from Impalas to Chevys. Every vehicle is quality. Hoppers are hopping. Measuring heights, that's all geometry. Capturing pictures. Courtesy double barrel photography. Sparky Chicano dog. Best chili hot commodity. Espanola. Dog capital lesson geography. Bouquet, we got lows. Cars bouncing like go-go. Violence, that's a no-no. I'm familiar loving them car shows. Speed limits in slow-mo. Loud audio, smooth tempo. Escados logos. Nueva Mexico, I'm a Los Altos. Nueva Mexico, I'm a Los Altos. Where my people's at? Showing off with them lows. All come together. Love and unity, perfect combo. New Mexico to LA. Putting calls on the map, letting you know. We reppin' our city. Red or green chili, you know what it is. The zeal of where my people's at. Showing off with them hydros. All come together. Love and unity, perfect combo. New Mexico to LA. Putting calls on the map, letting you know. We reppin' our city. Red or green chili, you know what it is. The zeal of Bouquet, we got lows. Cars bouncing like go-go. Violence, that's a no-no. I'm familiar loving them car shows. Speed limits in slow-mo. Loud audio, smooth tempo. Albuquerque, Escados logos. Nueva Mexico, I'm a Los Altos. Nueva Mexico, I'm a Los Altos. Nueva Mexico, I'm a Los Altos. Nueva Mexico, I'm a Los Altos.
All right. Give another round of applause for Demetrius. There we go. Now we're going to bring up the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Rob Vanderslice.
All right, I'm going to try to talk loud. I try to talk loud so you guys can hear. You know, first and foremost, I want to thank your parents for coming out here, for supporting your kids, for involving them in this program. You know, this program is all about the kids. It's about inspiring them. It's about bringing out those gifts and the talents that the Lord had gave them. You know, you got to think, a lot of these kids, you know, I'm on my phone quite a bit. It's glued to my face a lot of times. This is about hands-on teaching these kids, just like Counselor said, you know, you're using a little bit of everything, math, geometry, a little bit of chemistry. You know, these kids got this year, they got, of course, skateboard, a guitar, whether it be a bike. They had to sand these things, prime them, sand them again. You know, in the process, they're like, we got to sand this thing again. And I'm like, yep. You know, to do a lowrider paint job, we'll wait till this goes over. You know, to truly learn how to do the art of lowrider painting, it's a lot of patience, a lot of different steps. And these kids, I always say by the end of the year, and they're holding up the skateboard they did, the guitar they did, or their bike, just to see the smile on their faces is amazing. And like I say, this year we had a lot of creative pathway people come through. Every week we had somebody come talk for 10 or 15 minutes, depending on what it was. We're talking photographers, people from the city, media, so many different people that own small businesses here in Albuquerque came inspire the kids, you know, that they can do this. That's what this program is about, is inspiring them. So I'm so blessed that the city believes in us, the mayor believes in us, Councilor Pena believes in us, that this program would continue. Like I say, these kids, we're so proud of them. Look at all the beautiful, amazing pieces they did. Look at all the amazing colors that you see out here. And this could not be possible also without all of these amazing mentors. Let's give them a hand clap, every one of them. You got to think, a lot of these mentors own a business, work somewhere, so for them to take off work, to come volunteer, to take time out of their week, to come volunteer twice a week. You got to think, we have a class on Tuesday and on Wednesday, and so it's a lot to commit to this program. And every year I ask them, who is going to come back? Are you coming back next year? And every single year, everybody re-volunteers again. So like I say, I cannot thank them enough. And students, you should be so proud of yourselves. You guys worked so hard this year to do this amazing creativity, and it's going to be amazing this year. This weekend, you'll be able to show it off over at the Lowrider show. After this graduation, of course, we will be walking the bikes over to the convention center, putting them in the booth that we will have set up for this Sunday. So if you're able to go check it out, it'd be amazing, see what they've done. And like I say, just can't thank you enough. And like I say, we appreciate you. You know, parents, I know it's a huge commitment sometimes to get your students over to the center, especially during crazy, you know, everybody's getting off work. I know even Liz, to drive from different parts of the city. You know, we have students come from all over the city, and just like Clarissa said, you know, we need this program in other places in the city. There's other places that are in desperate need, so we're so happy. So like I say, and I thank you for all the partnerships too as well. So we just want to thank you for coming. Today is all about the kids, and we're excited. And I definitely want to thank Anthony from the city. You know, behind you, he's playing, he's came out many times to come out and record the students, the whole process of them doing all this amazing work. Like I say, it just doesn't happen like that either. You know, it's a process, lots of steps, lots of dedication, lots of love to be able to do something like this. So we're excited, and like I say, we're even excited. PBS came out, they're doing a whole special too on this program, which is amazing. So we're excited, and we thank all the media for all the positive, you know, all the positive stories on the bike club. Like I say, we're out here changing lives. Back to this, like Clarissa said, you know, with police enforcement, a lot of the kids at first are a little shy. They see police, they're volunteering, they get to know these officers. They know that they go home just like the rest of us every day and do their job. And I can't express, you know, there's always going to be a bad seed in something. We need to get past that stigma. We need to recognize all the amazing people in this community, in this city, and we need to keep shining. We need to keep pouring into these kids. These kids are our next generation, and that's what it's all about. Like I say, 20 years from now, we want to see this city flourishing. We want to see it growing. We want to see the culture continue to grow like it is right now. Low riding is at the most popular it has ever been worldwide right now. So we want to ride that wave. It has never died here in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and it is never gonna die here in Albuquerque, New Mexico because of the support that we have. So we thank you. Thank you for coming, and we're gonna get on with the program. So we thank you so much.
All right, I'm gonna bring up Daisha to talk about some of our mentor partnership highlights, but if I could also get someone from Albuquerque Isotopes and Mark Armijo, you guys can come up here and stand with Daisha while she speaks. But Daisha Vanderslice, the other half of our team here, we'll also bring up someone from ACS also. Thank you guys.
And then I'm not sure if Alondra from Mark Armillo is here. But yeah, Rob pretty much spoke for me, so I don't have to say too much about the mentors. As you guys know, when people hear about the Lowrider After School Bike Club, they typically just see this, right? They see complete projects, they see the paint, what they don't see is the community support that we have, the buy-in, really the parents. So we really want to say thank you guys for dropping your kids off, for making that commitment, for bringing them. A huge shout out to all of the mentors. We have over 25 community mentors that take time out of their day to come in and pour into the kids, and that is huge. We make sure to feed the kids every week, Domino's, Pizza 9. So it really is just a huge community that pours in. Alongside of me are some of our community partners, and I will let them speak.
Yeah, go ahead, ACS.
Hi. Let me take out my gum because I didn't know I was coming up here. Before I even became a part of the Lowrider bike class, my daughter was doing it. And she's like, Mom, they need more female mentors over there. And so I was like, all right, I'm down for it. I'll do it. And then ACS was like, you know what? We've been wanting to partner with them too. Can we get you over there and just go as ACS, get our kids in there that are in our program from the school-based violence intervention program and get them in there too. And they were so amazing on letting us have some of our kids in the program that were able to take part in it. So I am so appreciative for that. Since I'm up here and I'm not like a public speaker, I guess I'll do a poem for the...
Do it. Roses are red.
All right. He's been trying to get me to talk this whole time. I'm all, no. All right, here we go. From the day we were born, we're given the challenge of seeking who we are. Divided by the dark, but we shine in the dark if we give fire to our light. We are the people of the struggle, desert dwellers, survivors. We have to ignite the light of our traditions and connect back to the roots of our people and breathe life into our brethren. We survive because we were born in the desert, made from hard conditions. We are experts on how to live a life and thrive in the West. Riches in our culture, we are native to this quest. Specific, because we're a certain kind of people. Rough around the edges, because it's war that made our people. And not equal to the world inside our state. State of mind created from the world inside our state. And believe me, we make the best of what we're given. Forgotten by the rest, 47 is what they're missing. A gem, a precious diamond in the rough. And once you get a taste, you can never get enough. Yo soy Burqueña, I love you guys. I love you guys up here.
Okay, I'll go next, but mine's not going to be that impressive. On behalf of the Albuquerque Isotopes, I would like to thank Daisha, Rob, Blast, JR, everyone here for having us out. I am lucky enough to have moved to Albuquerque in 2019, and one of the first people I met was Daisha. Not only has she become an incredible community partner, but she's also become a close friend of mine. In case you guys don't know, we host a Lowrider night at the ballpark. In collaboration with Daisha, Rob, Blast, we've done a lot of things with this truly incredible partnership. Most recently, especially online jersey auction, that all the proceeds go back to benefit the bike club. So we are truly honored to be a part, even in just a small way, of this amazing program. On behalf of the entire Isotopes team, I'd like to congratulate all of our incredible seniors, the amazing mentors, and everyone that makes this program possible. Your passion, drive, talent shows through in each and every project. I can speak from experience because I've worked with a lot of designers on a lot of different things involving Lowrider Night, and I just let them roll with it. But you guys have been truly incredible partners, and we're really blessed to have been here. I won't be doing a poem.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Alondra. I'm the Community School Coordinator at Mark Armijo Academy. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about what Lowrider meant to our students, to our community. First, I want to say a huge thank you to Rob, Deja, and Alante for coming into our school and doing a presentation to our students. I feel like that made the difference in getting our students fully engaged and excited about this program. So our students get to go to Lowrider every single Wednesday, and every single Wednesday, countless times they come up to me and say, Miss, is there Lowrider today? Miss, who's taking us? And those questions always bring a smile to my face because it just shows how committed they are to this program, how excited they are to attend every single time. And I'm just so grateful that this program exists for our students. Not only are they learning so much incredible skills, like as you can see here, but they're also connecting with other students, connecting with the community, which is huge. So thank you to everyone who makes this possible. Thank you.
Thank you to all of our partners. I'm going to bring up two of our mentors to speak, Nicole and Patricio.
Good morning, everybody. I'm going to try to speak as loud as I can so you guys can hear. Good morning, respected teachers, parents, and the Duke City Lowrider Bike Club students of 2026. I am delighted and honored to address you all on this exciting day. This past school year has been our largest and most creative. In addition to the bikes, we added guitars, skateboards to the mix, giving the students more opportunity to evolve in creativity. Every student who has attended this program possesses unique talents, passions, and perspectives that have the power to shape the world for the better. It has been heartwarming to see these young people blossom throughout the school year. The artwork created has been amazing. I am always impressed, and you all inspire me. To our seniors, it has been awesome to see your journey, whether you've been here 1 year or longer with the club. Seeing the accomplishments you all have achieved has been beautiful to witness. I wish you all the best in life. This is not just a club, it's a close family. It truly takes a village. I don't think we'll ever get tired of Rob finishing his daily presentation with, "It's time to wash your hands." Let us express our heartfelt gratitude to all the mentors who have businesses or have full-time jobs and come every week to give their time and expertise. To our families, to our teachers, friends, and the school staff whose unwavering love and encouragement. To the City of Albuquerque for putting on the event. And lastly, thank the Vanderside family, Rob, Daisha, and Alante for all they do behind the scenes, making the club possible. Congratulations, Lowrider Bike Club graduates. Today we celebrate your achievements. Thank you, everybody.
Good morning. I just knew that I was going to speak like 2 minutes ago, so I didn't prepare a nice paper. Right here? Okay. Hello, I'm Patricio. I've been with the Lowrider Bike Club. This is my 3rd year, I believe. This is like my highlight of my week is coming on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. I love it. I love the kids. They're amazing. This year was a little bit special for me because my daughter joined this year. She did a skateboard over here, which is it came out amazing. But I'm just glad to be a part of it. Thanks for the city for hosting us here and for everything that everybody does for us. Again, I didn't have nothing prepared, so that's all I have. Thank you, guys.
All right. Almost done here, guys. I know it's getting a little toasty out here. Just so we're gonna bring up some of our seniors and just, a lot of these seniors, some of them have been in the class for 1-2 years. We have, I think, one senior who's been a part of the program all 4 years of high school. So these seniors have just graduated from their high schools, and the program is for middle and high school students. So they're kind of growing out of the program, and hopefully they come back as mentors next year. We had a few seniors who graduated last year who are mentors this year, so we hope that these guys just stay involved. But I'm gonna bring up those senior speakers. We have Candy, Andrew, Mia, and Anjay. Come up here, guys. Daisha is making everyone speak today, guys, apparently. Language.
Sorry. Hello, everyone. My name's Candido Cáceres. I've been in the lowrider scene for a little while. I've known Rob and Deja doing the class. I've known Rob for a long time. Him and my dad used to paint cars together and work. I'm just glad that I took the class and had the opportunity to learn new things. I was in a really bad accident September 30th of 2024. And I kind of had to relearn how to do things. So it took me a little while, and just joining the class like brought back my drive, my creativity to just get back into the scene and try to do things and try to come back out and not be so shy and not be scared because what happened. So I'm glad I took the class. I'm glad I met a lot of mentors. I knew half of them already, but I'm glad I took the class and learned the things that I learned. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Andrew. I want to start by saying how much of a blessing this program has been to me. I've learned valuable trade skills, improved my social skills, and gained experience I'll carry with me. I would like to thank the mentors who encouraged me to keep going, especially after my surgery that set me back quite a bit. Their support helped me finish my bike with the design I wanted, even with the limited time remaining. This program showed me that this culture and community is about family, support, creativity, and belonging. Whenever I needed help, I knew I could count on the mentors. A special thank you to Daisha, Rob Vanderslice, Hoser, my mom, my girlfriend, and all the mentors who supported me throughout this journey. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Andre. I just want to say that I'm very thankful for this group and for the club. I just want to give a big shout out and thanks to the mentors. I didn't know any of this stuff before, so being able to have this knowledge and walk around with it is a blessing, and thank you.
Okay. Hi. Hi, everyone. My name is Maria Medina, and I am a second year here at the Lowrider Bike Club. When I first joined the club, I remember feeling very nervous because I was stepping outside my comfort zone. As time went on, I began learning so many new skills along the way, including taping, flaking, and even welding. Being able to work with my hands and get dirty while creating something meaningful felt rewarding and gave me a sense of pride. When I first got my bike, I already had a vision of what I wanted it to look like. And when I shared my ideas with Rob and the mentors, they helped bring that vision to life. Throughout this experience, I made new connections, learned how to work in a fast-paced environment, and discovered the importance of teamwork and patience. At the time, it was challenging trying to figure everything out. But with the support and guidance from Rob and the other mentors, everything became possible. I want to give a huge thank you to all the mentors who helped me throughout this journey. Over time, this club became more than just a place to build bikes, but it was a place where I could share my story and show off my creative mind. The Lowrider community is special because it's built on creativity, culture, family, and pride. It is more than just bikes and cars. It is about people coming together to support each other, share stories, and express themselves through art and style. Every custom paint job, chrome part, and detail represent hard work and personality. The community welcomes people from different backgrounds, and it creates a space where everyone can feel connected and respected. There is so much happiness in seeing people ride together, laugh together, and celebrate each other's builds. Lowriding is about honoring tradition while also showing individuality and the sense of unity and passion in what makes a community so powerful. I got the opportunity to work with so many amazing people throughout this experience. It was not just the mentors who made it special, but also the students in the program. Everyone brought something unique and creative to the table, and it was inspiring to see how each person expressed themselves through their work and their bikes. Even though all our designs and personalities were different, we shared a lot in common, especially our passion for art, creativity, and self-expression. The program created a space where we can learn from one another, support each other, and grow as a team. Being surrounded by people who were so talented and passionate motivated me to push myself to be more confident in my own ideas. It felt good knowing we were building something together while also building friendships and memories that will stay with us until the program ends. I've had many amazing experiences here at Lowrider and some pretty funny memories. Like my first attempt at taping. I had seen Rob do it so easily, and I told myself I could do it all on my own. But when I think back now, I do feel bad because yes, I was struggling a lot with it, and every time a mentor saw me struggle, I told them I was fine. But in reality, I wanted to scream my head off. It wasn't until finally I had enough and asked for help because I had went to the bathroom for 2 minutes, and I came back and all my tape had fall off, and I took every part of it off, and finally I asked for help. There was another time where I came out of the fabrication room and I just finished welding. I took my mask off and Alante started laughing at me because there was so much filth all over my face. It was horrible. And Alante was just laughing at me. Real quick, there's someone here in the audience who has been my biggest supporter ever since I started the club. My dad. My dad is my best friend and my biggest supporter. When I first joined the club, I remember him being so happy that I did. Without him, this wouldn't have been possible, so I thank my dad for absolutely everything he has done for me. Sadly, my time here in the Lowrider Bike Club has come to an end, but the experiences and memories I gained here will stay with me forever. As I move on to the next chapter of my life, I will be attending the University of New Mexico, where I plan to spend the next 6 years studying to become a set designer. My dream is to one day work for Netflix and help create worlds, stories, and environments that inspire people through film and television. Looking back, I realized that the Lowrider Bike Club helped me prepare for my future in so many ways. This program has taught me how to think creatively, work with my hands, solve problems, and turn ideas into a reality. Designing and building my bike showed me that art is not limited to just a canvas. It can be expressed through anything we create. The support from the mentors and students helped me grow not only as an artist, but also as a person. Even though I am leaving the club, I know the lessons, friendships, and inspiration I found here will continue to guide me as I chase my dreams. I am so incredibly excited to see the next generation come in and make their marks in the club. Thank you.
Good job, guys.
Okay, so the first 5 certificates that we're going to be presenting today they're kind of with a special title. So these 5 kids really stood out within the group of 80 kids that we had. So I'm going to go ahead and read our first kid. This kid is getting the certificate for the most improved. He was a kid that came in. You could tell when he first started doing the bike club, he was just kind of there to just be there. As time went and he kind of got to see what they were doing and make his skateboard, you could tell that he was like really, really getting into it. He got really excited. He started talking to all the mentors more. But then he came in and showed up with a haircut, and we were all like wondering who this kid was. So the most improved award is going to go to Jesus.
Yeah. All right, so this award goes to the OG. So we got Anjay, which this is his 4th year. He's been with us since the program started. So we want to give him this special certificate. Like I say, we love Anjay. He's been here since day one, showing up consistent every week. We'll wait for them to go by, but want to call up Anjay. And this next award is for Master Artists. We want to give Aria this award. She did her skateboard. It's down at the end over there. She did both sides of it. Really took it serious. I know she had some help from Dad, but she's one of those go-getters. She did both sides of her board. We really perfection is what it's about. And like I say, I always want to push the kids. I don't think everybody deserves first place. You got to earn it. If we were to just give everybody first place, there would be no Super Bowl. There would be everybody would be a Super Bowl champion, and it doesn't work that way. You got to really work. You got to earn what your achievements, and I truly believe that. So we want to give Aria this Master Artist Award. Yeah, congratulations.
This next award we want to give to is Mia Medina for being the heart of the club. And as you can tell, her speech that she just gave was beautiful. And this young lady has been with the club a couple years, and she just has the best positive attitude. Just anything that I wouldn't even know she's going through a challenge, but she sure just makes it look easy and just goes through it like a champ. But I just want to give this award to Mia, our senior.
Okay, and this next award is the Rising Star Award. This is not for a senior this year. This is actually for someone that's an underclassman that's been working really hard, showing a lot of dedication, put in a lot of work, and consistently been showing up and working really hard. A person of very few words, Jacoby.
Okay, so this award is going out to, so I'm one of the mentors that kind of lead the fabrication part of things, so they learn how to work with grinders, welders, being able to design certain things that go on the bikes, like all the metal work on a lot of these bikes. The kids, they have to really put in a lot of thought into it. This award is going to Daniela because she always stayed a little later. She really put a lot of thought into it. She drew a lot of her artwork on her frame. It's not here, but she's still working on it. She's actually taken a lot of pieces with her over the summer to work on that. So, and she always gave us a hard time. So she really stood out. And, but we love her, and we're really thankful that she's part of the program. And all the kids on the fabrication part, they all did a great job. And we're really thankful that they're all part of the program, and we love them. They're just like our kids. So thank you for letting your kids come to the program as well.
All right, our next couple awards are for our community ambassador, and these are for the kids that we felt they're out there in the community already building and representing this bike club with and the culture with respect, pride, and craftsmanship. So, Danica and Andrew.
All right, I'm gonna start reading off names of our students, and here we go. First up, we have Stephen Van Horn, Alejandro Cruz, Anthony Cruz, Anthony B., Leilani Chavez, PJ Chavez, Isaias, Nate, Dominique, Elias Moya, Ben, Dorian, Dominic M, Eddie, Erica, Elijah, Joby, Evelina, Deandra, Candy, Grace, Alan, Brianna, Elijah, David, Daniel, Cipriana, Isabella, Jayana, Trish, Kalea, Natalia, Santiago, Estrella, Carmine, Leo, Matthew, and Mercy. All right, and if I can get Rob, Daisha, and Alante up here, we have some special gifts for Rob, Daisha, and Alante. Please come up. All right, sometimes our big Vandersized family here doesn't get the recognition or the things that they probably deserve, so I'm gonna give the mic to Nicole so she can give them their gifts.
We wanted to give a little thank you to the Vandersized family and everything they do for us. The mentors, we just love being around them, and they are so busy. I mean, they do so much for the club. So we wanted to do something special. All the mentors got together and we had something done for them. So we just want to give them a little gift. Thank you guys for everything.
I want to thank Youth and Family Services, Bree, for setting this all up. We thank you for their partnership. Of course, we thank you for the representatives from the mayor's office. We thank you for coming out, and everybody else that has came and supported. You know, this point, like I say, you want to check out some of the kids' work. We are going to be walking the skateboards over to the convention center, and we are going to be rolling the bikes over to the convention center. So it's a very short walk over there. We would love to have you guys, of course, students, we want you to walk your skateboards over, whatever it is, with your stands. We're gonna go put them in the spot we're gonna be at. Now tomorrow, students, if you wanna come to the show tomorrow, we're trying to figure out what we're doing as far as tickets. Of course, seniors get one ticket and another ticket for a parent. And we're still trying to figure out what they're going to donate for tickets. They're giving a few tickets, and we did buy tickets for quite a few other people. We'll let you know when who got those. We're not sure 100%. We weren't able to buy everybody a ticket. You know, it's hard to buy a student a ticket and the parent a ticket. You know, that is just not in the budget. So I know Joe and them that are throwing the show, they were trying to see what they could do to donate some tickets. Those that don't have a ticket, tomorrow you can actually buy a wristband tomorrow. I'm not sure how much they are. They're like $40, $45 for Sunday for the show, which there's going to be Blue Ventures, a whole bunch of things going on. You know, it's good to go represent a bunch of beautiful cars on Sunday. And of course, the show is Sunday at the convention center right over here. I think it's from 12 to 6 o'clock. It's always a family-friendly event. And of course, there's a cruise after up on West Central. You know, this weekend is all about lowriders. People ascend on this city from all over the place, from Texas, from Denver, from Phoenix, from California. We got big time show cars that are coming from all over for this show this weekend. And it's going to be amazing that these students get to show off their work at this show and people get to see what they did. And it is amazing. Like I say, you see all this beautiful work that they did this year, which we're so proud of them. Let's give them a hand clap again for all this hard work.